So Ellen Degeneres is back, and she has a Netflix special. I wouldn't recommend watching it, as it is. I watched part of it. It is a dumpster fire. I'm going to read this article here. This is the Time. I don't know how good Time is, but so I can't really say either way. Ellen DeGeneres' unfunny Netflix special leaves so much unsaid. Few celebrities have quite as much experience with crisis PR as Ellen DeGeneres. As anyone who was sentient in 1997 will recall, she confirmed years' worth of rumors about her sexual orientation on the cover of a certain magazine. Yep, I'm gay. It was a transitional moment for LGBTQ, not at the time, because it wasn't LGBTQ at the time, people in mainstream American culture, and DeGeneres' coming out still unfortunately qualified as a controversy. The backlash killed her ABC sitcom Ellen, but after a few rough years, she returned to the more queer-friendly media landscape for which her coming out helped pave the way with an upbeat daytime chat show. The Ellen DeGeneres show made her one of pop culture's most beloved figures until in 2020 reports surfaced that she presided over a toxic workplace. In the spring of 2022, the series wrapped and DeGeneres once again vanished from our TVs. Sucked. Now she's doing what every extremely famous stand-up these days does to address an elephant in the room, a Netflix special. Yet Ellen DeGeneres, for your approval, now available to stream, is not, according to the 66-year-old comedian, a comeback show. It's a farewell. In a Facebook post announcing the project, she wrote, "To answer the questions everyone is asking me, yes, I'm going to talk about it. Yes, this is my last special, thank God. Yes, Portia really is that pretty in real life. Well, to answer the questions everyone must still have about for your approval, yes, she talks about it, though not in an especially revelatory or introspective or satisfying way. No, the special is not particularly funny either, and yes, Portia comes on stage for the valedictorian curtain call, glamorous as ever." I didn't wait for that. I didn't make it to that point. DeGeneres made her name as a stand-up in the mid-'80s, doing the kind of lighthearted, apolitical comedy that fueled the rise of such peers as Jerry Seinfeld and Ray Romano. The aw shucks every woman charm that made her an endearing talk show host was on display from the beginning. 4 decades later, she seems most comfortable in this same observational mode, though also like Seinfeld, her wealth and fame palpably strain her ability to find relatable topics. She's just, at this point, I think she's worth like $400 million or something like that. Just kind of go away. I mean, I understand you know, if you want to do stuff, you know, you were relevant at once and then you're not relevant anymore. But the problem with her is she was kind of funny back earlier in her career, and then she got too big and probably, I don't know, maybe she was always an asshole. I don't know, but she became an asshole for sure, according to people that worked on her show. And now she just wants to, lay blame on like Hollywood and such for, you know, it's the lack of accountability. People just don't want to take accountability. You're an asshole. People didn't want to work for you. People thought you were an asshole. It all came out, and then you screwed up this image that you had of being the nice chick, the nice lesbian chick with her talk show, and I think people thought maybe you were a phony. Maybe you are a phony. You just own it. Say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I guess maybe fame got to me a little bit, maybe a bit of a bitch, and you know, I'm sorry about that. And you know, but she's clearly not canceled. Like, that's what's laughable about this. She complains about basically being canceled, but you're doing a Netflix special talking about you being canceled. That's not being canceled. I don't think you understand what that means. Anyways, I don't want to read anymore. The bad news is she's back, sort of. I don't think she's gonna be back. I don't think she's not gonna do another show or anything like that. At least I suspect. But you're probably gonna see her in some other things, you know, comedy related stuff. You know, people like this, they don't want to go away for good, right? So you'll probably see her around doing different shit. Hopefully she gets some of her funny back, but I doubt it. Just kind of at this point, she's old and way past anything. I wouldn't recommend, I should say, watching this Netflix special unless you've, you know, maybe unless you're doing something else and you don't particularly care about laughing.